Hello everyone, I hope you and your loved ones are safe and well after this difficult year of COVID-19 pandemic. What happened to people all over the world was horrifying. But I think we can see a positive point out of this situation. It is about science and its significance in our lives. We witnessed that science can give us hope and it can offer solutions to our pressing challenges. In the case of COVID-19 pandemic, the situation might have been less horrible if there were more effective connections between university researchers and policymakers in the society. Creating more effective connections between university researchers and policymakers or practitioners in the society is the function of knowledge mobilization. It aims to create two-way connection between them so that they can share their expertise and their knowledge. In this short video, I will share three recommendations from our scoping review study about capacity development for knowledge mobilization. We were interested in finding out how institutions could create more effective individual and organizational capacity to do and support knowledge mobilization. My name is Hamid Golhassani. I'm a PhD student at McGill University. I'm speaking with you from this beautiful campus.
First, our study highlights the difference between the outcomes and the process of capacity development. Outcomes are the knowledge mobilization skills, attributes, or structures that we want to create or enhance in individuals or organizations. These are the capacities that we believe individuals or organizations should own in order to succeed in knowledge mobilization. On the other hand, the process is about the qualities that we want our capacity development initiatives to have. These qualities could include being effective, accessible, comprehensive, and so on. However, our study shows that the process aspect of capacity development for knowledge mobilization is not studied as much as the outcomes aspect. So our first recommendation is to consider the process aspect of capacity development for knowledge mobilization as much as the outcomes. At the first level, people responsible for capacity development should make sure they are targeting relevant knowledge mobilization skills to their users. How? Maybe through doing needs assessments from their audience. People in different fields and practices need a different set of skills to succeed in knowledge mobilization. And in our opinion, it is a very good practice to first ask your audience about their needs to complete a task. Second, people responsible for capacity development need to make sure their users are comfortable in accessing and using knowledge mobilization supports. What is their preferred mode of delivery? Is it giving them guidelines, providing them with mentorship, or organizing workshops for them? Another recommendation from our study is about the distinction between linear approaches to capacity development with the ones that are more relational and participatory in nature. Linear approaches focus on improving skills for the transmission of knowledge from one stakeholder to another. Participatory approaches, on the other hand, aim to build collaboration, especially at the beginning of the projects. They focus on improving individuals' abilities to connect and collaborate with other stakeholders. In participatory knowledge mobilization activities, usually the goal is to co-produce knowledge rather than to transfer it. Experiences of capacity development in the literature show that participatory initiatives are effective in enabling individuals and organizations to carry out more successful knowledge mobilization tasks. These initiatives might be even more effective because they offer more opportunities to learn about the needs and priorities of different stakeholders, create trust, and join resources to succeed in knowledge mobilization tasks. These are important qualities that are missing in the linear approaches to capacity development. The final recommendation from our study is about ensuring consistency between organizational priorities and knowledge mobilization goals in the organizations. This means valuing and rewarding those members in organizations that spend their time and energy to do knowledge mobilization. This seems so obvious, but studies from 20 years ago up until now show that even with all investments to support knowledge mobilization during this time, individuals still pinpoint organizational priorities as the most challenging aspect of doing and supporting knowledge mobilization. In those cases, individuals like researchers or practitioners still speak of their dilemma in their professions to either do knowledge mobilization or primarily focus on tasks that organizations actually value. Having consistent organizational priorities with knowledge mobilization activities is critical for capacity development. People will not participate even in the most comprehensive capacity development initiatives unless the rewarding mechanisms in those organizations reward them for doing so. This is why we suggest first make sure the organizational priorities in your institute value engaging in knowledge mobilization. There are assessment toolkits like the Institutional Health Check Workbook that you can use to find out how much your organization is ready to support and do knowledge mobilization.